Tonight, another WUSA 9 exclusive, a big hurdle standing in the way of a controversial data center development in southern Frederick County was swept away today in Maryland.
Maryland Governor Wes Moore signed a bill exempting those data centers from regulations on a fleet of massive diesel generators needed for more backup power. Moore said he aims to supercharge the data centers industry expansion into Maryland. And the scale of what is coming is stunning to skeptics and critics in Frederick County, especially with the environmental controversies now plaguing those centers in Northern Virginia. And after the bill signing, we got this rare opportunity to go one-on-one with a co-founder of the company first in line to benefit.
Yeah, so Loophole has already been cited for repeated environmental violations in the county. Here's Scott Broom with some of that conversation.
A lot of my conversation here in Annapolis with Loophole co-founder Rich Paul Huss was about the stunning scale of what his company plans.
The company is redeveloping an old aluminum smelting site in southern Frederick County that's on property larger than the Newark International Airport. Buildings and roads covering an area 3 times the size of the National Mall, with 600 acres preserved as a natural buffer.
Paul Huss shocked me when he said the site is so big that all of the existing data center capacity in Northern Virginia would fit onto that site in Frederick County, Maryland.
Yes, that's accurate.
So all of Northern Virginia there?
Yes. Not everything that's currently in development, but that's built and operating.
Paul Huss said what will distinguish Loophole from Northern Virginia's data center industry is master planning on what he calls an eco scale.
There's a better way to do this, and what you have to do is be proactive and not reactive. It's very different than when you're buying 40-acre parcel here and a 100-acre parcel there and trying to maximize the density. We're setting aside, 25% of it for nature reserve. We're planting 1 million trees on that site over the next 5 to 7 years as part of that 600-acre nature reserve. And the point of that is that despite the potential, and you can pick out, the SAGE Policy Group said, I think 15 million square feet of development, the potential is far larger than that. You won't know that that massive, data-centric industrial development is happening on the other side of the trees. It will simply look like a forest off to your left, and it'll act as a carbon sink.
Why Maryland? I asked.
The next $1 trillion worth of data centers, because there's $1 trillion deployed around the globe right now, the next $1 trillion get deployed over the next 5 years. Northern Virginia is the global epicenter for the data center industry, or basically the global epicenter of the internet. We're almost sort of the north bookend of this massive regional market that's going to evolve from, say, even south of Manassas now, all the way up into Maryland.
Already, Loophole is digging a critical 41-mile fiber optic tunnel to link its development to Northern Virginia data centers. In April, releases of bentonite drilling mud into waterways leading to the Potomac and Monocacy rivers resulted in state environmental citations. Paul Huss said the releases were unintentional, and he welcomes the scrutiny.
What happened there was a breakdown in process that we need to learn from and do better. And my commitment to you and to every other person in the state of Maryland, and especially those skeptics, is we will improve, we will get better, and we will do better.
Loophole will consume 1 gigawatt of electricity.
That's 30% of all the power needed to supply the 100,000 existing households in Frederick County, Maryland today. In Annapolis, Scott Broom, WUSA.